will come. And we kind of incorporated some of our activities that were based on either you could, change them around to make them math related or reading related. A lot of our things we kind of done, are more reading related as far as, just practicing sight words and things. Two of the things that we've done, the kids have done really well with them, were flip books, and it's actually based on a way to, you can do it as an assessment tool or just to see what they know, where you can have the initial sounds, final sounds with it, or you can even actually use it with numbers for them to have to flip up and make numbers to sets. So you can put a number on the top and they have to go ahead and record, how many sets there are in there. Another flip book that we've also done recently was a neat little one that you kind of just fold. If you have a regular size paper and you just fold it down this way and cut it across, and then it'll make this square. And you just kind of fold it in into the center, and then you can cut out the little things, and you can make it into a different type of flip book using, for initial sounds, final sounds, or if you wanted to go ahead and put vocabulary words, or if you had a picture on the inside, they could go ahead and write some other words that have to do with that same initial sound or the same final sound. Just another way for them to show what you're working on as far as with them, having a product from what you've been practicing.
With the first flip book, normally we have them sort objects or pictures or words, and then they have to flip it up and they have to draw something on the inside. Or we might have them look through magazines for words that start with that sound or end with that sound, or pictures.
Yeah. So, or stamp, or, if you want to do the numbers to sets, or so on.
Okay, this is our vortex sort. We actually used this yesterday in our small group centers, but you can change the pictures and you can use it for a lot of different things. It works with Smartboard. Yeah, Smartboard. Yeah, that's how we used it. The kids can come up and they just drag the picture. If it's a long I sound or a short I sound, they drag the picture up and it sucks it into the vortex.
And if it's wrong, it'll spin it back.
It spins it and it comes back down.
And then when they're all gone, it'll take it into a T-chart so they can see these ones are long, these ones are short. And then we also did a word one.
Oh, they want to see it all the way through, yes.
But we did a one with words for our upper kids who were able to read the word.
Right, and we have one that's just long vowels and short vowels, not specifically I, but all the vowels.
And then they can go up to the screen and actually pull it in.
Right, they come up and we have them, now I have them use like a glove or a sock or something so they can drag it more easily, and they just drag it right up there. They love to come up and use the Smartboard. So.
Can you tell us where to find that on the server?
It's in the gallery.
Everybody's teacher shares.
We're going to all post.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, my mistake. So then it takes up like this, and all you have to do is hit reset, and it'll take it back, and it mixes the pictures up. If you want to edit it, you just have to go in and change your vortex label. We did S and not S. We've done
We did,
long vowel, not long vowel.
Yeah, I think we did a B and a T or something.
But if you go into the picture thing right here and you click on Lesson Activity Toolkit and go to Activities, and then they're all right here. But when you do the picture one, you have to make sure that you import an image sort, and when you do a regular one, it'll just say like a category sort or a vortex sort. That they're all,
there it is.
There's a regular vortex sort for words. Does that make sense? Okay. And then here's one with the words, and you just do it the same way. All right.
We also do a game with the Smartboard, which is Building Words game. You can use it with soccer, basketball, and we have one that we call Tomato Splat as well.
Here's soccer.
It's kind of like Hangman in a way, and what you do is the students will come up and, it's a 3-letter word. They'll just put on one that wasn't the right letter, try it again, and you keep going until You know, you get the right letter in the word when they visually come up, and then they have to tell you what the word is.
Some of them are CBC and some of them are sight words, so.
Do you tell them the word before, or they're just guessing?
No,
Just
they're
like
just trying to figure out
hangman,
what
they're just telling you the letter to put up, or they'll come and choose.
But you
the
could
letter.
play it that way.
Yeah, you can play it however you want it.
She said that kid is just guessing.
I like to pick the non-obvious letters.
And then I will go to know you what word
Start it. Another one that's similar to this is just a grid, and they just go up and they tap the word after they read it, and it'll disappear.
If you tap it again, it'll pop back up.
Yeah. They just have to read the word, and if they tap it, that they read it, it'll disappear, but if you re-tap it, it'll come back.
We've done it with the sight words and
They just
then
don't
you just
tap
tap it
Oh,
again
you should
and
raise
just.
your hand. There was a good adaptation to that back here at this table. She said if you had one of those squishy balls, the kids could actually read the word and throw it at the cush ball. Thank you. I couldn't think of it.
Yeah.
Through the mouth of trees.
She has to reward it. Yeah.
All right, and the last thing we have is this is Hollywood Squares, and at the bottom it tells you the website where you can go in, and so basically you can just go in and change it. It's already formatted, but you can go in and change it to whatever you want, and it's really cute. It comes out with all the characters.
Hazelnut. Dr. Easel. And then when they come up, they can, well, I guess we have ours, just click it, yeah. And then the answer, the question comes up. And then I usually, if they don't answer it correct, I go back home, but I added the home ones on for every slide so that if they don't answer it correct, I don't show them the answer. But automatically, if you click, because if you just click this, it'll show the answer. Does that make sense? Okay.
So if they say 12, you just click home.
I would just click home. That way they don't see the answer, and then you can come back and you can hit, X in the box, and then you play until somebody wins.
And that's where?
There's a website on the bottom.
It's on the phone. Yeah, and then you have that. When you go into the slideshow, you can just go ahead and type your question in there, and then the next slide is the answer. So you just have to edit it. And I believe the website that this is from, you just have to download this or save it, and then you can go in, and everything is in there, the people, the names, everything. All you have to do is change your questions. And we use it for sight words, letters, all different things. You can use it for social studies, science, math, health, whatever you want to do to plug your information in. And the kids love it. And this is through PowerPoint, not SmartBoard. But you can use it in SmartBoard if you want. But then you have to figure that out.
Yeah, we tried to adapt. We did try to adapt this to the smart board, but after Alice and I sat in front of the computer, you could, but you would have to go in and do a lot of cleaning up in order for it to work. So it's probably just easier to leave it in PowerPoint and go that way.
Even if it's in PowerPoint, they can still.
Right, they can
We've
still
got it on the
touch.
SmartBoard, right. Not everybody, who does not have a SmartBoard? Okay. Well, you can still, do you have a projector?
Not in our, we have one smartboard in the school in our computer lab.
But do you have projectors in your room? No. Yeah, you could use it as a center. All right, anybody have any questions about the game? No? Okay.
No questions? Good job, guys. Good job.
Smartboard.